everyone, it's Claudia here from Holistically Forward, and I hope that you can all hear me okay. I'm just trying to I thought I might be able to share this somewhere else, but it doesn't look as though I can. Never mind. I'm not so technically savvy, so. Hello, everyone, and this is the messages from the Fae for the week starting Monday the 1st, right through to Sunday the 7th of January 2018. I know! Happy New Year! And to start everything off, we're going to take a little glimpse into the year 2018. And for that, I'll tell you something about the year. When you add the numbers together, 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 8, you get to 11. Now, even though 2018 is the second year in a 9-year cycle, the first year was last year, which was a year 1, 2018 is a master number 11 year, because you don't really add 1 and 1 up because it's a master number. And the master number 11 stands for personal power, leadership, and spiritual truth. It symbolizes the potential to gain great clarity and to really grow into your own. So it's going to be a fabulous year, 2018. There is so much potential for growth and for expansion. And basically, you have the chance to really get to know yourself and really grow into yourself. So it's going to be a fabulous year. And now we're going to do a little yearly mini reading. And for that, we are using the Witches Tarot cards by Ellen Durgan. And love it. It's fabulous. And we're going to do a mini reading, which means we're going to do 1 card per quarter. So the first quarter, that's January through to March. And there we have this beauty, the Knight of Swords. So the year really gets off. The year really gets off to a flying start. I mean, you can tell, look at this horse, it's jumping, and he's charging ahead. There's going to be a lot of movement, a lot of change, but also a lot of progress in these first 3 months. Stand up for what you believe in and enjoy the ride. The first 3 months, January to March 2018. Stand up for what you believe in and enjoy the ride, and just really go for it. And the second quarter is April to June. And there we have the 4 of Wands. Yay! It's going to be celebrations happening, a joyful and creative time, but also a time to really enjoy yourself with others. Because look, there's 4 ladies dancing on this card. Go out there, big friends, be happy, celebrate yourself and celebrate life. And sisterhood and brotherhood, and just have a happy time. And then the third quarter, July to September, we have the 8 of Wands. That's my cat, just wanting to, to share things with us. Now, July to September is going to be a successful time. Things are really falling into place. It's a time of swift and decisive action with good communication. And also travel for business and pleasure, maybe in the cards, probably more than likely travel by plane, air travel, because these are flying through the air. And the fourth quarter is October to December. And there we have the High Priest. Now, October to December is a time when it gets darker here in the Northern Hemisphere and a time to go within more. And this really reflects in the card as well. It's a time when you go and start seeking within. You find a mentor, a teacher, and you gain a much deeper spiritual understanding. And you have a real need for advice and counseling in the last 3 months. So that's the year 2018, which will be a really, really fabulous year, everyone. So yay! And now we get on to our weekly reading for the 1st to the 7th of January 2017. And for that, I am using the Mystic Fairy Tarot cards. Oh, thank you for the heart. Thank you so much, Marty. And what will help, it's going to be a 3-card reading again. The first card is what will help all of us this week. The second one is what may hinder us if we let it. What do we need to be aware of? What can hinder us? And the third one is for our unrealized potential. What is there within us? What can we draw on that we might not even be aware of? Okay, so the first card, what will help all of us? And there we have the Priest. We just had it, or had him, in the other deck. There he's called the High Priest. In other decks, he's also known as the Hierophant. So we have the Priest. Now, how does the Priest help us? Learning something new from someone you trust. Making a commitment to walking your new path. Yes, we all know the answers are within us, but we sometimes just need a helping hand and someone to tell us how to access them without us getting all tied up in knots and maybe listening to our ego instead of actually connecting with our higher self. So to have help and guide available to you is always great. So connect with someone you trust and let them teach you. All right, that can help all of us. What may hinder us in moving forward? And there we have the 7 of Pentacles. That's a beautiful card, 7 of Pentacles. Now, planning is good. This is a card of planning and contemplation. And planning is a good thing, as long as you don't get stuck in the planning and contemplating stages. Planning is good as long as you follow through on your plan, as long as you then follow up with decisive action steps. So if you just plan and contemplate, you'll never get anywhere. So that is something to be aware of this week. Planning is great as long as you follow it up with decisive action steps. All right. What is our unrealized potential? What can we all draw on in this first week of January? And there we have Death. Now, this is a card that scares a lot of people, but it's nothing really scary. It means that it's time to accept that something is over, something is done with. And I know it's hard to accept that some things just leave your life. They just disappear, they just end. And yes, there is a sadness that comes with it. Thank you, sweetheart. She's just brought me a toy as a present. Yes, there's a sadness that comes with it. And yes, sometimes you have to accept this sadness and accept that this sense of loss is real. But with that also comes hope. Because at the end of the day, something else will come into your life that will fill that empty space. So that is something you can draw on, the hope that something will enter your life, and it's probably a lot better than what you've lost. Okay, now let's recap this. 2018 is a year with the master number 11. When you add the numbers of 2018 up, I wrote this down, with the master number just so that I don't get it wrong in any way. And 2018 is the second year in a new 9-year cycle, which started in 2017, which was a year one. And the number 11 stands for personal power, leadership, and spiritual truth. And the number 11 is also called the illuminator, the messenger, or the teacher. So there's a lot of growing, a lot of learning, of growing and really expanding your mind involved in 2018, which is absolutely fabulous. It's a year where you can really stand strong in your own power that you can grow into, and to really connect with everything around you, because the number 11 symbolizes the potential to gain great clarity with everything that is going on. So you have the ability to work goal orientated and have very purposeful communication. It's wonderful, isn't it, really, when you think about it? And now for the year, a quick recap of the quarter reading. The first quarter, January to March, Knight of Swords. Stand up for what you believe in and enjoy the ride. Enjoy all the change, the progress, and the movement the year starts with. Then the second quarter, April to June, we have the Four of Wands. Celebrations, a joyful, creative time that it's best to share with others. The third quarter is July to September, and that is the Eight of Wands. It's a successful time with things really falling into place. Swift and decisive action, July to September. And overseas travel, plane travel, sorry, not necessarily overseas, but by air is possible. And then the fourth quarter, October to December, the High Priest, also called the Hierophant in other decks. Seeking for your own truth, going within, connecting the forces, the divine feminine together with the divine masculine, represented here by the silver key, silver for the moon, the divine feminine, and then the gold and solar key for the divine masculine. Bring them together within you, searching for a mentor and really taking the advice you're given on board. Okay, now that was for 2018, for the year. And now the week, the first week of January. And what can help all of us in the first week of January? And there we have him again, just from a different deck. The Priest. Make a commitment to walking your new path. Yes, the answers are all within you, But sometimes you need to be shown by somebody that you trust how to access these answers so that you don't get all caught up in your own ego thinking. Okay. And then what will hinder all of us, and that is planning is good as long as it's followed up by action steps. If you just get stuck in the planning and contemplating stages, you'll never get anywhere. So yes, do plan, do contemplate things, do think about things, but then follow that up with decisive action steps. And our unrealized potential is death, which means accepting that something has left your life, that it's over and it's gone. And accept that yes, there may be sadness and a sense of loss, but also that there's hope, that something else will come into your life that will fill that empty space, and probably something much, much better. I hope that you really enjoyed this reading for the first week of January, the little glimpse into 2018. Let me know what you think once you have a chance to watch it on the replay. And thank you for watching. Thank you for your comments, and thank you for sharing it. I would greatly appreciate it if you shared it. Thank you for being with me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next week, same time, same place. Bye-bye. Happy New Year. Many blessings for 2018, and have a great first week of January. Mwah!